Today, we're here to talk about One Piece Chapter 1187. I gave my thoughts. Now it's time to hear from my co host Aiden on what he's thinking. As per usual, we'll start off with the beginning, the cover page. Do you have anything significant regarding the
Uh,
Reiju Sanji cover page?
Not really. Not really much to say on that because it's like basically what we've seen. Just they're just based off ducks, really. Like the whole Vegapunk. You not Vegapunk. What the fuck am I saying? That's a
Um,
little redo.
I mean, Judge was, working with Vegapunk, so
Yeah, I mean true,
technically.
but I meant Vin Smoke. I
Oh, yeah.
mean, you wouldn't really imagine a duck from that last name, so I feel like I don't know. Funny little thing to see,
Yeah, it made more sense
especially
towards the end of the chapter when you realize it's like a Sanji chapter. Something.
yeah,
Yeah, Sanji cover page, I guess.
exactly. Like you kind of see where Oda is leading with these cover pages now, since he's not really leading with the story. It's kind of showing you who's going to be like the main thing of the whole
Yeah,
chapter.
yeah, giving us a little insider information.
For real.
Um, but yeah, now page one we pick up right where we left off. We saw Conqueror's hockey on that good old sock from Luffy, and then Emu sends the two little Maki balls to Luffy and Loki, and Luffy's telling Loki to chill out a little bit, and of course Loki's not gonna. And then we see these. I want to get your thoughts on this. The black fireballs coming to life and like actually speaking real
You
sentences.
know, this is little sidestep to the Naruto guys that this kind of looks like the Amaterasu
Oh yeah,
flames almost because they couldn't put him out. It stings, but it burns. They
yeah,
couldn't put him out, so Luffy had to like throw his cloak away, as we see later on. But Loki is sitting there trying to pat it out and all that, but he can't put it out. It's just spreading it more. So, that's a little show to Naruto since we know Oda and what's the other guy's name?
uh,
Kishimoto?
yeah, Kishimoto.
Yeah, Kishimoto, they're friends, so obviously there's probably gonna be some parallels between them two.
Yeah, gonna shout each other out when they can.
Yeah, and once I saw they can talk, like later on we see they say to each other, we're supposed to go to his chest where the sword was struck. Yeah. That makes me think that Emu is devil fruit, how Luffy's, run on hopes and like bravery and liberation, all that.
Yeah,
Maybe Emu is control. So because that's what we've seen with the houses and all that, and especially with these flames, they're controlled by Emu.
yeah,
Especially like when he shows up, they start theoretically singing his theme song. So maybe that's his devil fruit, is that he wants control over everything.
yeah. That would make sense. Like it's like the whole dummy reversey, and then yeah, like you said, like the
Yeah.
houses and like the overall environment
Yep.
coming to life. I also thought it was funny that like the the flames talk like modern day. They're not like emus, like fucking Shakespeare
Yeah.
speech. They just talk like everybody else.
So
Um,
and maybe it takes like forms of the people that he like has the band shit over, the control over
yeah.
or whatever. Maybe.
Also, since it's the devil fruit, it's like the souls, like whoever
Yeah.
made a deal with the
True.
devil. Um, yeah, and then next page, way before I thought he would, Loki just gets cooked. It's the good old ace treatment, the fucking donut with a new named attack and like a little Egyptian like hand or like symbol in the flames, which I
And
think
then
was looking like similar to his tattoos, Loki.
yeah, and then when I saw this, when he started looking through it, I low key that instantly made me think of Luffy when he did that to Lucci.
Or like in the
Remember when he
Kizaru
does?
fight.
Yeah, when he aims with his eye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that made me think that Emu and Joy Boy were actually like really close friends, but they have different views of making the world a better place.
Yeah,
So Emu's is control. He wanted to control everything and make it better because of his control. But Joy Boy wanted to have everyone be free and everyone be liberated and everyone just do whatever they want.
yeah. Ever since like a couple chapters ago, well, probably more than a couple at this point, but like when we got the little silhouette of Emu and Joy Boy with like their little banner, and then Emu yelled out Joy Boy with that goofy panel.
You know,
Yeah, I kind of thought that's probably going to be a more going back to the Naruto, like a Hashirama and Madara situation where
that's what I was thinking.
homies, but like you
Because
said, it's different points of views.
yeah, like we said earlier, it, you can't really get mad at any anime. It's really just a trope in every single anime that
Right.
with these, especially with these older ones, there's a circle round with like eventually with wills and all that. Because
Yeah.
obviously Luffy has the will of Roger theoretically, and then the will of Joy Boy, and then the Nika fruit. So
Yeah. And that's like one of the most goated things about One Piece, are just like the parallels. So I mean,
yeah,
it makes a lot of sense. Like you said, that's just like a trope thing in anime too, where like it comes back around. The history always repeats itself, and
yep,
you get like the reincarnation or just like the carried on wills or whatever they got going on in Japan. They just that and like fucking spirits and like souls. I swear, like
yeah.
50% of animes are like the
especially
spirits you can't
since
see.
especially what you said about emu shit, especially with what you're saying about the fire, it takes the soul of the people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I would
so
love to see Luffy's. Like you said, if they like take the like main core of the thing, so like Luffy's like liberation or like freedom or
yeah.
whatever, like instead of emus being like under emu's control, Luffy's just do whatever the fuck they want and are like
Yeah,
him.
it just turns back to normal fire and then you can just put it out.
Yeah.
Like
Or
maybe
like it's like
that.
healing, like the God, it's just a
Oh
ton of
yeah,
Naruto
like
comparisons, but like the chakra cloak.
or like how Marcos is.
Yeah, yeah, the like flames that like make you feel better, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck.
And then also low key, the flame sword that he like uses, I want to add a little side note. Kind of looks like Mihawk's sword
Yeah, just like the other
with
one
the
when he stabbed him
yeah,
from above.
you know. And
Yup.
then also, if I might be remembering it wrong, it kind of looks like also the sword that was in Elbath that we originally see.
I would have to go back
So
and look, but
yeah,
that would be crazy because there are no
I
like
mean
real details on it. It's just like silhouetted Loki.
yeah, because I mean also it by the looks of it, it looks like it goes from the blade looks like it goes from small to big, and that's how Mihawk goes.
Yeah, with like the more chill hill, and then the fucking blade is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of this. Okay, why are you showing me Zoro? I don't know about that one, but you know what Loki does look like is Harold's sword, like the one in Jarl's head that has like the spikes on the hilt.
Low key.
But that's just the first one that came to my mind when I was looking at pictures right there.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me look at Mihawk sword. Like it I'm telling you, if you look at Mihawk, it kind of looks like it. Like the same exact curvature at the hilt. Like if you kind of zoom in a little bit, you can see that there's the same thing as it branches off two times.
I mean, that theory is going crazy right now, but
Because you know the whole thing
I
with his eyes as well.
yeah, no. Um, Also, something I forgot to bring up last chapter with like the we were talking about like the heterochromia eyes was Cavendish. Because I low-key forgot. When Hakuba, I'm pretty sure is like when he gets taken over when he falls asleep or whatever, and then his
Oh
eyes
yeah.
go one orange, one blue. I saw
Okay.
somebody else bring that up, and I was like, I didn't even think about that when they were talking about the two different colored eyes.
Because I mean, also we haven't really seen Emu's eyes because it looks like he has one, two, three. He has three rings. So his pupil, colored eyes, and then another set of eyes, like another ring around.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
I was gonna say it depends on the angle, but it does look like Oda's pretty consistent with like the three rings
Yeah.
and then the pupil. But yeah, so that's Loki out of the fight already. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, he's been 1v1ing Emu for way longer than anybody else thought he would, so that's pretty valid. And
Been holding
then,
his own.
right? And we get a little, just a full page of like some pretty time skip shenanigans with the crew trying to figure out how to break the ice and, like if it's cold or not, and with Brooke and Frankie's non-human asses
A
trying to tell
little
temperature.
a little side joke during a serious moment.
Yeah.
Little free time skip.
And then perfectly timed, Loki comes in. I did not think. I mean, I guess they are like in that general area, so
Yeah.
makes sense. And then, sure enough, Ragnar comes over, the only one that can break this ice so far. Emu's tried this. All the Straw Hats have pretty much tried, or like half the crew. Um, and then yeah, Oda just locks it down that only this squirrel's able to do it, and we get the cutaway of the Brooke and Shuri reunion. So probably next chapter on that. Um,
Low key, when I saw the hammer coming down on the page, like once you see Loki comes down, I was like, this is Usopp's moment getting the hammer.
it's right
This is
there.
it. It's
It's right
literally
there.
it's right there. Loki and him are right there. Like it has to happen because Usopp needs an upgrade. This is his island.
Yeah, no, it's his
It
arc still for sure.
I'm still pushing the Usopp getting a big upgrade.
Yeah, no, it's coming. I think, but everybody with a brain, that knows that it is, and then there's the people that are just Water Step and Usopp haters that have just hated
Yeah.
him ever since then and wanted him to quit. Um, so you just gotta block that out and remember that Oda is writing the story he knows. If we know that it's Usopp's arc, he knows that it's
He
Usopp's arc.
knows. He has
Um,
to know.
and then the other thing I was saying, I really hope that once Shuri gets free, it's not like in a fucking video game when you beat like the a super difficult boss and then you get them as an unlockable character and they just
Yeah.
like suck ass like Galactus and like Marvel superheroes. Like I could 100% see that happening where she just gets a major nerf and
I
Emu
mean,
just slaps on her.
I see her. She might go down a little bit because what we've seen while they're under the influence of Emu, their devil fruits and everything is amplified.
Yeah,
So
or at
because
least
we've
like
seen,
have her go take out like a minimal opponent. Don't have her go fight Emu.
yeah, especially with like that horse guy.
Oh yeah, killing him.
Yeah, he has like the rain god fruit, or not the rain god. The dream. Is that his
Yeah,
devil fruit?
the
Yeah, now
nightmare.
yeah, he was be able to create the rain god. So just because he just got the omen, so
Yeah, I think he's like a dragon model, like Kirin or something. But like in Japanese
yeah,
mythology, like the power of the Kirin is nightmare manipulation.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I really hope I can 100% see it happening though, where her like the shit she used on Loki, where like the paths of the arrows like predetermine the attack. Imu's just gonna absolutely counter that shit if they face
Yeah,
off. Like she's gonna
I've
get humbled.
I feel like they're gonna learn that they could have just avoided the arrows to avoid the attack being moved.
Yeah, there's gonna be. I mean, Emu probably gave. If the theory is true, if Emu can create devil fruits and he gave her this one, he probably knows the ins and outs of it.
Yeah. And also he's been alive for what, 800 years, so he's probably experienced every single person that's had it, so
Yeah, it's pretty fair to say.
but we
And
see him throw off the robe
yeah, we were talking
to
about
avoid
earlier.
being burned.
We get, I think I was saying like the most prominent like showing of observation hockey, probably since like Wano, where he has
Yeah.
like little whatever that is,
The
um, like
Yeah, I know what you're talking
the
about.
star, like where he
Yeah,
fucking
the
plots what's gonna
indication.
happen. Yeah. Um, but yeah, he was like, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, his battle IQ is off the charts. Like he saw what happened to Loki and then instantly clocked that, oh, wherever this black flame is where it's gonna hit. So if I just throw this off of me, it's gonna hit that, and then I'm good. And I'm going gear
Yep.
5 anyway, so I don't need it.
Because I that would have been also cool to see if he went Gear 5 and he could have just knocked it off or whatever.
Yeah. And then the probably 2 pages that had the community shook where I got spoiled, like a day before the chapter came out, with Zoro even giving Sanji some hype up. Game Wing recognizes Wing. He might hate on Sanji, but at the end of the day, he
He
knows.
For real. He's like, hey, that guy's strong, but I fucking hate him. I ain't
Right.
gonna lie to you though.
I saw
Like,
one that was like uh Zoro talking to Sanji's opponents like behind his back or whatever the fuck, and it's just
yeah,
hyping him up, and then obviously the opposite when they're in the same room
you know,
on smoke.
that's why one I saw they're like, uh, Zoro only talks up Sanji when he's away because he knows how strong he is because they fight,
Yeah,
but then he says he is stronger. So, but I'm kind of hyped to see how Zoro's gonna do against these thorns.
dude,
Honestly,
I legitimately thought, I think a lot of people did too, that the matchups were going to be switched. Since this
yeah,
guy is all about like, oh, love is pain or whatever the fuck, and Sanji's whole thing is like,
like love.
yeah, his
Yeah.
whole thing is love. You think that would be the matchup, and then Zoro versus Killingham. I low key wanted to see like what would Zoro's worst nightmare be. But I guess we won't get to see it.
Low
We'll have to
key,
find Sanji's what his
low
biggest nightmare
key.
is.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that could. I mean, again, I won't take credit for it because I just see way too many theories on like social media. But the cover page, like someone was saying that that's gonna be like foreshadowing for Sanji's like nightmare monsters is gonna be his family.
Oh, I feel like it's also foreshadowing that he's the nightmare guy and that he shows nightmares. Because imagine if he does win and he goes to Luffy, and then that's Luffy's nightmare is everyone losing and he's still not strong enough to protect them.
That would be
So
crazy.
he goes over there and they get all defeated and then they leave, and that's his nightmare is that he couldn't save everyone.
Yeah, that would be wild. Like a Mysterio, like from Far From Home type
Yeah,
shit. Um, but yeah, I was just hyped to just get like a whole conversation of Zoro basically just hyping up Sanji.
that was Loki cool.
And of course, it transitions right into Sanji's POV, where I didn't even think about this fact that he can't take out the Nightmare Monster because it's a woman. So,
Yeah.
can't kick that. And then, of course, he already knows how devil
And
fruits
then
work if you take out the user.
also low key, it's Rain is also a complete counter to his like so.
Yeah, honestly. Um, that's why I also think it's like a possibility that maybe that's where Shuri goes and takes out
Yeah.
Zaza. Or maybe
Maybe.
Kid shows up and a
Uh,
damned punk right through the head.
Jinbei.
Dude.
Literally all water.
Dude, it
That's
would
literally
be.
all Jinbei shit.
Please, man. He's got to be something other than the firefighter. Like, give him some real
Honestly.
shit. I could see that. That would be. I do want to see that interaction now. Like, could he just control the entire thing?
Yeah. Or you'll be able to like be able to get the kids out of there at least.
Yeah. Hopefully they got to go do something. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Straw Hats that are over by Loki are not doing shit. Like, valid that Brooke and Usopp were down for a little bit, but now you guys are back in the fight. Like, now you got to go
That's what I'm
fight
saying.
somebody.
Usopp has
Go
to
do
get
something.
the hammer. Chopper has to awaken his shit to heal fucking Loki right now because Loki's on detrimental.
It's on
This is
death's
literally
doorstep.
this is literally the agenda I've been pushing to you ever since fucking we've came into Elbath. This is Chopper and Usopp's fucking whole arc. This is
Yeah,
their arc.
I'm here for it. We
Like
haven't seen Chopper in what, 7 chapters now? Like 6 chapters? It's been a minute.
yeah, it's been a
Where the
minute
fuck?
since ever since we haven't seen like even when we
He was
yeah
with
no
Zoro's group. That's the thing.
yeah no if you go back to the group where they're trying to break the ice, he's
Oh yeah,
not in it.
wait. That's right. He's with the. He's there,
He's where?
right? Isn't he with the kids? And the giant parents. Is he not with that whole group? Because remember they were like all like camped out in like a cabin, like treating the wounds, and then it came through, like the water just swept them all away. So he's there.
I think he might also be with Gabon still.
Yeah, right. What are they doing? Aren't they there?
Like I don't
Am I tweaking? Or are they not at the scene? And Sanji's just doing the shit by himself.
yeah, hold on, let's talk about that for a
I'm
second.
going
Zoro
back.
and Sanji right now or soloing these guys by themselves,
That's
and
what I'm saying.
Zoro has to also fight this man on a ship where they're in clouds.
This is why we do this, because I didn't even think about where the fuck are Scopper and Chopper at.
Oh, he's right here. Yeah, he's with the group.
They're there?
Yeah, he's with the group. He's right here.
Bro, what are they doing?
Literally 1182.
But Gabon isn't there, right?
No.
Where did
Cuz he
Gabon
was
go?
I think he's still on the bottom. I'm trying to see if like Chopper goes somewhere. Like he's going to leave or
Bro, Oda, what are we doing? He's there. That's Colin. There's Chopper, literally right there on the table. And just like that, Chopper's gone. Dude, Oda
I think he
forgot
might
about
get
Chopper.
low key because he's small and water is his weakness because he has a devil fruit.
Oh, that's, yeah, that, you know what?
Because you,
That's
you
on me.
see you see right there, like, hold on, let me, like that guy pointing.
Yeah,
You see all that water rushing out. He
yeah.
might be a part of all that, low key. Because when Zaza pops up, it's all submerged in water and shit. So
So why doesn't Calm? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it would just kind of throw a wrench in everything. But like, you would think realistically, Sanji would sense that Chopper's there, and then be like, "Oh, hold on, wait, Chopper." Well, yeah, no. I guess actually his logic would be like, you're saying
yeah,
It's his weakness. So what's Chopper gonna do against the giant water monster? It's Jinbei time. Jinbei,
For
Frankie,
real.
Usopp, somebody without a devil fruit. Nami.
I I honestly I feel like Usopp, no, Jinbei and Frankie.
I like the Jinbei. I
Eh,
want to see that interaction.
I I honestly see Jinbei or Brook because Brook can freeze it.
Ooh, that would be crazy.
Brook can freeze it. And
Yeah,
then I feel like that would be the whole thing. He would be like, "Let me see your panties" right before he fucking freezes it or something.
that's what I'm also wondering. That like the night. I want to see the Nightmare Monsters animated because is it actually like she's summoning water, or is it like like a shadow, like darkness, like rain, or
It
is it like actual? You know what I mean?
it looks like actual rain because people are like actually getting wet.
So would that mean that if the kids had like
And
an
you can see Sanji is lighting a cigarette like this.
yeah,
He would
but
normally light it like this. But he's lighting it like this.
would that mean that if they had like an actual like nightmare of Nika, like somebody had an actual like a an accurate one, would he actually have the powers of Nika?
It's just to whatever the imagination of that person is.
Would be like their nightmare. So like if like
It's
Emu
it's to
for
whatever
instance,
it's to whatever they can imagine. That's like part of the thing.
like the user, so like Killingham, you mean?
No, it's whatever like the original person's mind. So let's say a kid, let's
Oh,
say
okay.
they think just Emu is just really strong and just really big. He's just gonna be really strong and really big.
Right.
Like
But like if Emu, like who knew Nika in person, like if somehow this power was used on them, would it actually be like
I think it's
Nika?
I think that might be a drawback that it's like he can only do it on himself or weaker people because that might be why they're stealing the kids
Yeah. Well, kids are
because
just easier, yeah, to manipulate.
because easier to manipulate and stuff that they're scared of because literally every single time that we've seen a nightmare thing show up, it's been something of the kids.
Yeah.
So it might just
Um,
be that his drawback is it's only on like easier minded people.
yeah, I could see that where it's like a conquerors hockey type shit. Like it only
Yeah.
works if your will is weak or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, moving on to the last little the hypest page arguably in the chapter, getting the full flashback of Sanji and Scopper's combo, and Sanji must become a king himself if he wants
If
to
he
make
wants to
Luffy.
make Luffy a king, the
Yup.
king of the pirates,
So, do you have any? I've seen a couple, but do you have any leading suspicions on what Luffy or Sanji will become the king of?
he will love.
Yeah, those are the
I
two
see
I've
that.
seen. Was the king of love, and then like the king of heavens or something because Zoro's the king of hell. But I think
Yeah, I see
love
that,
like kind of makes
honestly.
sense.
Yeah, love, because that's literally been his whole thing this entire time. And that was also the beginning thing is that his sister was the only thing that was giving him love
Yeah,
and careness.
no,
And literally that was all of whole cake is that Luffy was showing Sanji that someone did love him
yeah.
and that he didn't need to marry or have all these fake things. But
That's yeah. I'm interested to see. I hope it's as hype as like the King of Hell panel though, where once he
yeah,
wins the fight, he gets his own little spread.
because
Um,
I feel like that's going to be like the whole thing through other fight. He's going to be trying to avoid the rain god, but he's not going to be able to act back because it's a girl, and
yeah,
then he's going to be keep on making or he's going to make a nightmare where he has to fight like a mixture of Nami and Robin or whatever, or just a woman, and he's just making fun of him the entire time, like, "Oh, you can't fight a woman because of what or whatever," and then he's like, "Because love or whatever," and then he like hits him with that shit.
Yeah. And I'm interested to see now that these are the official matchups. Like we got to see Sanji's nightmare. It's gonna be like a little mental mountain that he's gonna have to climb to get
But
over it.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of hopping on the agenda that this might be the final fight.
Like right here.
Like how, yeah, like
Yeah.
not like the
Oh, like in the
final
arc.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah.
like that. Like these guys might. This might be their first and last time meeting
Yeah.
because how everything is drawing up, it seems like it will be, or it just seems like Sanji will get a grasp of it temporarily and then lose. But I don't know. It's like I'm on it 10% of the way.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping is it's kind of like the when Zoro cut Kaido with the Ashura. And he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that was Conqueror's hockey." Like a moment like that where he uses it like a flicker of it, but just for one attack. Because I was also saying in the review, I don't want the blue flames to go away too fast. If Oda's going with the black flames as the final, we need more time with the blue. It's only been two
Because
arcs.
I'm hoping that Supreme conquers. Imagine
That'd be,
red flames.
that would be sick. I just think the Black Leg Sanji title's got to be fulfilled.
Oh yeah, true. Because red is his other guy.
Yeah, as the OG Zeph. Um, and then as we're getting this flashback, we get the last page final spread, Luffy versus Emu. This, Oda balled out for this one. I got the actual like title card at the bottom, and like I'm pretty sure that's in
Oh,
English in the Japanese release. So that's sick.
that
Um,
that's why it's making me think it's the final drop.
I think it's just because it's so hyped. Like it's been so long awaited
Yeah,
that
true.
it gets a title like this, but this can't be it. Like it's getting hyped up, but
Yeah,
realistically, Luffy's about to just get smacked around for like 2 or 3 chapters.
but also if Emu was still in giant form, Luffy went to Gear 5 and then instantly went to giant form. So that's instantly upscale to also Luffy
You're right.
at
I
the
didn't even
stamina.
think about his size.
Because if he's still in giant form,
Yeah.
he's just instantly.
It's too
Because
hard to
that's also.
tell because Loki is so huge. That's like,
Yeah.
how big are you compared to Loki?
Because also, I forgot to mention this earlier when after he gets hit, he instantly gets right back into it. It's like I said, it's like the attack barely affected him.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was
Like,
straight faced. Just I'm telling you, everybody was just blowing up after last chapter. Oh, but Emu's a fraud. He's already just got smacked. This is gonna be a fight. Just wait.
and then all,
Just
and then
wait.
also to all the people that said that fucking Gear 5 it always has the same transformation. There you go, different. It's not showing the same exact fucking thing now.
I can't wait for that one in the
He's
anime.
serious. He's This is the first time we have not seen him smiling
Yep,
in Gear 5. He is not smiling. He is dead serious right now.
for real.
This might be an unlock of another form of Gear 5. I'm pushing that agenda. There might be a Gear 6
Yeah, or
or
at
like a
least
Gear
like
5.5.
yeah. No, for real. It's just
Because I mean, also look at his feet. Look at his feet and look at his like his waistband thing.
yeah. I was
It
that was kind of like off to me. I was like, is his skin turning black or is that just like the way the shading is?
That's what I'm saying. Because also his like his shirt right here is black.
Yeah.
Like it because I
I think
I'll
it could
we'll
also be like he's mid transformation, I guess.
yeah, but also I'm thinking like have to look back at this to look back at the the color of how he looks in Gear 5, but
Yeah.
that his like waistband thing is belt. It looks like it's black instead of purple. if it was gonna be purple, I feel like he would have done it lighter black.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Hold on. Let us look. I should be able to hit any chapter, and Luffy's in Gear 5. I mean, experience
Yeah.
that shit. Come on. Except for when I'm in a flashback.
I mean, you gotta go back quite a ways.
What, like...
Because
I think the last
God,
time he
what?
used it was the Lego Castle.
No, he uses it when they come up.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's what also I was talking about in the review. So much has happened in one day on this fucking island.
Honestly, this is like a couple hours actually.
Yeah.
Like,
Especially when I was like scrolling back through, looking for where the fuck Scopper's at. If anybody comments, let me know. Where is Scopper? I don't remember where that man went.
okay, never mind. It's just me geeking. You can kind of see it right here. It's like black.
Oh, yeah. I know so much has
Like
happened in this
very,
arc, dude.
very dark black. But also, little side note, how Emu's wristband things kind of look like Kaido's.
Yeah. No,
It could just also be Oda's design thing, so
I was gonna say I think Oda just really likes those little handcuffs or some
yeah.
reason. He's in his bag with those, just spamming them. This
Just
panel of Zoro like bent knee just has me still thinking like Zoro's legs in Egghead look so cooked. Have you seen like some of the clips of like how skinny his legs are?
yeah.
Just looks like I don't even know what
I
happened.
he definitely does not skip leg day for how
Right.
fast he moves. And I feel like when he's this squatting down, it do him a little justice.
Yeah. I hope they gradually fix it. I hope they
It doesn't do him any justice with his arms though. His arms look like twigs.
It's just something that's so noticeable to me in like every Elbaf clip with Zoro is how skinny his legs are. Like from Wano where he's absolutely jacked, and Egghead where
I
he's
mean,
also like
could be perspective because I mean, if you look at the bicep like this, it doesn't look big.
yeah.
But if you look at it like this, it looks a little bigger.
Oh no.
So it
F-
could be like looking at it like this or whatever.
like I'm all for animation changes like as arcs change, but like character designs should stay the same.
Yeah.
But yes, that is our thoughts on the newest chapter 1187. No break next week, so we'll be back at it with new content to speculate on. Watching Luffy get slapped down, probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Sadly.
but yeah, we will catch y'all in the next one. Comment your guys' predictions and what you think of ours. That's about it. Peace.